Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping straight into Fintech. Specifically, we're looking at Skyro.ph, a pretty active lending platform over in the Philippines.
Right. They're quite visible. You see them offering product loans, cash loans, really pushing the convenience angle.
Exactly. Convenience, flexible payments, fast processing. That's the pitch.
Uh-huh.
So, the mission for us today is, well, is it legitimate? And maybe more importantly for you, the borrower, what's hiding in the details? What do you really need to watch out for?
Okay, so first things first, legitimacy. And this is pretty straightforward, actually. Skyro is fully registered with the Philippine SEC.
The Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yep. And crucially, they display all the necessary license details right there on their site and app.
Which isn't something just anyone can do, right?
No, exactly. That display is a regulatory requirement. Only compliant registered lenders can and must do that. So it's a big initial green flag.
Okay, that's a solid start. Definitely puts them ahead of, the purely shady operators.
Yeah.
What else points towards them being legit?
Well, we also looked at third-party checks. SC Scam Advisor, for instance, rates Skyro.ph as average to good.
Average to good. So not perfect, but suggesting it's fundamentally safe to use.
Pretty much. It leans towards legitimate and safe enough for basic interaction.
Gotcha. And any signs of them being accepted, like within the wider industry?
Yeah, actually, there was a report in Philstar mentioning a partnership between Skyro and another service called Plow and Pay.
Yeah.
Integrations like that, well, they don't happen unless both sides have done some serious vetting. It's sort of a vote of confidence from other players in the space.
Right. It implies a certain level of trust and verification. So the institutional side, the legal side, it seems to check out.
Largely, yes.
But legal doesn't always mean it's the best deal or perfectly secure in every single way, does it?
No, definitely not. And that's where the nuance comes in.
So let's dig into that. What about the tech stuff? Scam Advisor rated them okay, but you mentioned a flag.
Yeah, it's a technical point, but maybe relevant. They noted the website is hosted on a shared server.
Shared server. Okay, for people who aren't tech experts, what does that mean practically?
It basically means their website lives on the same server hardware as potentially a bunch of other websites. It's like sharing an apartment building instead of having your own house.
And for a financial platform.
Well, ideally, you want isolation, better security. With shared hosting, your security can, in theory, be affected by the security of your neighbors on that server. It's not best practice for handling sensitive financial data.
Okay. So maybe not a deal breaker for everyone, but something to be aware of. A little flag.
A small technical flag, yeah. Especially for a regulated service.
All right. Now let's shift to what probably matters most to borrowers, the cost.
Yeah.
What did the user reviews and comparisons say?
Oh, this is where you see the warnings come out consistently. People talk about high fees.
High how? Like just interest rates?
It's not just interest. Processing fees, various deductions. The language used is pretty strong. We saw phrases like the fees feel heavy.
Feel heavy, implying it really cuts into the loan amount you actually receive?
Exactly. Some users felt like a big chunk was gone before the money even landed in their account. Terms like a punch to the gut came up.
Wow. Okay, so convenience clearly comes at a price here, a potentially steep one.
A substantial, possibly above average cost. You absolutely need to read that fine print before agreeing.
And what about the fast processing promise? Does it hold up?
Sometimes, maybe. But we also saw reports that approval and disbursement aren't always instant. It can apparently take several days sometimes.
Which could be a real problem if you need the cash quickly, right? That's often the whole point of these loans.
Precisely. So manage your expectations on speed.
Okay, fees, speed. What else? Is there any other major risk?
Yes, and this one is crucial, but it's sort of external to Skyro itself. Impersonators.
Ah, scammers pretending to be Skyro.
Exactly. Especially on social media, like Facebook. There are widespread reports of people acting like Skyro agents.
What do they do?
They'll contact people, maybe someone who expressed interest in a loan, and they'll ask for a down payment or processing fee up front before any loan is approved or even processed.
Oh, I see. So they get a small payment or your details and then just disappear.
Yeah.
The loan was never real.
Correct. And that is absolutely not how the real Skyro operates. They don't ask for money up front like that before approval through official channels.
So the danger isn't necessarily Skyro itself, but someone pretending to be Skyro.
That's a huge part of the risk landscape here. You must stick to their official app or their verified website. Don't engage with supposed agents on Facebook or other platforms asking for upfront fees.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. What's the bottom line on Skyro from this deep dive?
It seems to be a legitimate, functioning, SEC-registered company. That part checks out.
Yeah.
But the main concerns are internal, like potentially high costs and variable processing speeds, and maybe more significantly, the external threat from impersonators trying to scam you outside their official system.
So it's a functioning service,
Yeah.
but you need to be careful about the cost, the timing, and especially who you're talking to. Only use the official channels.
Absolutely critical.
All right. So here's something to think about as we finish. We've established Skyro is regulated, it's legal. But why is it that sometimes, even with a legit company, the biggest danger comes from someone just pretending to be them? Why is vetting the communication channel just as vital as vetting the service itself?
Good question to ponder.
Something to chew on. That's all for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.